Loud. I want to welcome Jenny Riley here today, a practitioner that's gone through the Practitioner Profit Program. I am so thrilled to be able to, one, be able to share with others what your experience was instead of me talking about it from a practitioner standpoint, to be able to share with others. But more than that, I want to hear where your practice is going and how that's going for you. So let's start, Jenny, with whatever you want to share, and then also what your experience with the Practitioner Profit Program has been.
Okay, well, thank you, Judy, for this opportunity to speak today. I've had an awesome experience with this program. I'm so grateful. And really, when I signed up, I was a little bit doubtful about my, if I was going to make it as a practitioner. And I thought, well, if nothing else, I'll get to the bottom of my own health issues. And so today I'm so grateful, because not only am I thriving in my health, I'm also in business and I'm doing what I love.
Oh, I love it. I'm so happy to hear that for you. I know you're a lot like me, and you just, it's so fascinating to learn all of this information and how to put it together versus just repeating what we see in books. But share with me, what are a couple things that you think are unique about the program?
Okay, well, I think the program, honestly, I think it's brilliant and unique. And one of the things especially is the intuitive testing. So you've taught us intuitive testing, which is an excellent way of knowing really where a person is at in their healing journey. And it seems to me to be so important and necessary to have this information, although not everyone is doing this. And
Well, we can't get the information from medical anymore, can we?
No.
No, it doesn't bring it all together the right way for us to really get to the core issues. So, sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so there are practitioners that are giving out a lot of supplements and antivirals and things, and it ends up, actually what happens is it's quite problematic, because people, when they have low liver function, for example, which we would see on the intuitive testing, they cannot process all of those supplements, and it just ends up, it makes them sicker, and it's a waste of money. So really, the intuitive testing is really important, I think.
Yeah, it helps us to see it, doesn't it? It's not like we're just going, oh, well, too much supplementing, da, 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 da. It's like we can actually see if people are progressing or not to the best of our ability with intuitive testing, which is pretty exciting to me. What else do you find unique in the program, or pieces that maybe benefited you that you were able to put together as you were working through the program?
Yeah, well, you showed us that when we focus on 6 main things, so that was the viral load, the bacterial load, heavy metals, adrenal function, liver function, and chronic dehydration, that when we get those pieces, that everything falls into place. And so that means it's just a lot more effective, isn't it?
Yeah.
Healing becomes a lot more effective.
How many times did you hear me say it's never just one thing?
Yeah. I heard you say that, and I even put it on my website. I got the message.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
A combination of things.
It's so hard nowadays. Everybody's taught to piece everything up everywhere. And you bring it all back together in such a holistic way that you can actually help people, instead of just dealing with symptoms. We get to the root cause. It's been amazing in my experience, and I know you're experiencing that with your clients too. The goal is to get them results, and you're getting them that. So to me, it's very powerful to take an incredible volume of work and be able to, use it in this powerful way where it's efficient and it's effective, and we're going slow to go fast, and we're really helping people to get the results that they're after. So I love that that's happening in your practice as well. Um, Tell me, who do you think would benefit from this program, having done it yourself?
Well, definitely somebody that wants to understand their own health issues, and even somebody that is passionate about the medical medium information, to be able to understand it better would be another thing. But if you're thinking about becoming a practitioner, then I really think that this is it. I really think that you've given us everything that we need to feel confident as a practitioner.
Yeah, we cover it all, don't we?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
some.
Yeah, no, you're really so generous in the information and your experience and everything that you've given us. Mm.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. It's my goal. I can't imagine someone nowadays just having the medical medium information without the business, or without the intuitive, or without some of um, the pieces around client practitioner relationship and stuff like that. It seems like just this information is wonderful, but you have to know how to use it, and you have to know how to put it out there. So you, of all, I think, has done that. I love your website. I love how you're working with clients. I love how, you've put it all together, and you've run with it. So what about the support aspect? Um, do you feel supported still, even having finished the program?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I know that I can, if I need to, if I'm having any kind of anything that comes up with my clients that I might not be sure about, then I can just reach out on the Facebook page, or I can even reach out to you directly. And knowing that and having that support makes all the difference. It makes me feel really reassured that in what I'm doing.
Well, does it allow you to expand as far as who you're willing to work with? You know, as far as what challenges
Oh,
maybe?
yeah, right. Of course. Of course. I don't feel like I actually am not, I don't feel like um there are things that can't be healed. I don't have that kind of like fear of saying, oh, you've got this, or you're in a really bad way, or I don't think I can do anything. I'm quite maybe you could call it naive, but I'm with what the information that I know how to use, I'm ready to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to make sure that you're supported. It's so interesting because my work has continued to evolve all these years, and as yours will too. I started working one-on-one, and then I realized that I could do this and I could start working with groups. And so I started working with groups, and then it's just gradually moved on and on from there. And now my focus is pretty much the practitioner program, but I'm so available to support you to make sure that if there's something comes up that you haven't come across, man, I probably have. I'll help,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
So you've got that, definitely. Tell me a little bit, Jenny, about what brought you to this work, and why you want to do this work.
Because I know what it's like to suffer with health issues. I've been there, and I also I have been living with my husband who had chronic vertigo for 5 years, and that really, really affected our lives. And when we did come across medical medium information, well, that was how he managed to heal and to get his life back. So, as somebody who's already very, very interested in health, I've been researching for quite a number of years and trying a lot of different things. And then to have come across the medical medium information, which had been so incredible for us, that's why I wanted to share it with others. So, And the other thing is that I just love this work. I'm a bit of a detective. I like being able to try to work things out. And even when I'm not with a client, I will be thinking about, okay, so that's happening. So what about if we tried this and we get the inflammation down? And I'm just always thinking about what the next steps could be and how we could, how we could solve this puzzle.
Ugh, right up
So
my
it
alley.
really suits me. I think it suits me, this kind of work. I like working methodically, where we get a nice stable base, and then we try to add in this or add in that, and get the person to be tuning into themselves, and giving me feedback about what's working and what isn't working. And then we're working together, and we're moving forward little
It's
by little, step by step.
so
Mm.
powerful because we're helping people get results.
Yeah.
We're
And when
helping them.
they do come back to me saying, oh, look, that last session, because I do emotion code as well.
Yeah.
And that last session, I felt like something shifted, and they're getting excited. And so, they just want to have another session, and we continue. And yeah.
I went through a healing process too before all this. I was still helping people, but it's like every time I hear someone being excited about having their life back, it's like it reignites that excitement in myself that I remember having when I knew I was symptom free or
Yeah.
predominantly symptom free, So I see it. I've known you for a while now and I see it in your face. It's like there's so much life in you. You're totally in your lane and I
Mm.
love. So tell me, I know you've been doing some interviews and I know you've been helping people for quite a while. You're working one-on-one? Do you have any group things going on? What's happening? And how can people find you if they're ready to take their health back?
Yeah, so I've got everything set up now where I'm starting to advertise, and so I'm ready to take on more clients, and uh,
You're doing
and
one-on-ones though,
yeah,
right?
doing I'm doing one-on-ones, and I've totally
That's okay. I'll edit that out. So
yeah.
your
I
job
just totally
now,
got a block there. I got a block.
yeah, that's
Um,
okay. Your job is to share with individuals where they can find you.
Yeah, I was going to say that I wanted to say that I was going to offer that I offer intuitive testing in my first session, and then that I try and make the my prices accessible so that we can continue working together. And that's what I was
Perfect.
going to
So I'll ask that question again.
do. Hmm.
So, Jenny, I know that you've got your business going. So share with people how you're working and how that they can find you.
Yeah, so I'm working one-on-one, and I'm with my the first session. I include the intuitive testing, and
Mhm.
then I make my prices accessible so that people can continue to work with me, because I really feel like when we've got complex issues, that to have our healing plan in place, and to be working together and regularly and checking in, that we can just continue to move forward, looking at what's working, what's not working, and what the next steps are. And I feel like that seems to work really well.
Love it. And your
And
website
so
is
it's medicalintuitivehealth.com.
excellent. We'll make sure that's in the links. And if someone wants to get a hold of you because they're wanting to see if you're a perfect match for them to work with, do you offer any kind of complimentary or discovery calls?
Yeah, sure. They can always contact me and ask for a discovery call, and
Awesome.
I'll send them the link. And it would be a great pleasure.
Oh, I love it. It's so fabulous. if we're gonna make a difference in this world, it starts with us and our healing. But that you've taken this and you're just blossoming it out to all of these other people. I'm pretty excited for you. And I'm very excited for the world. Every
Mhm.
single person that gets their health back, man, it's like you're talking to that person out in the world and they're feeling good. I just can imagine that every experience is going to be that much more enjoyable. Is there anything else you want to share, Jenny, before we close up today?
I think that I'm really grateful to you, and I can see that what you're doing is it's really all about helping the maximum amount of people. And so, what is the best way that you can do this with the experience that you have? It is by training other practitioners to go out there and to, spread this information. So,
Thank you for being one of them.
yeah.
You help me meet my goals because I can only work with so many people one-on-one, right? But if I can help you be successful with working with lots of individuals, one-on-one groups, and your business evolves, it's like, whew, I get to meet my goals, and I have this whole incredible team to do that with. So thank you. Thank you for showing up today. And I can't wait. Let's do another one soon where we can talk more about your business because I want to hear more. I want to hear how it's evolving and what it is for you to work with clients. Thank you again for showing up today.
And thank you, Judy. Thank you.
Okay. We'll talk soon, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye for now.
Bye.